just not getting the central air that the rest of the house is getting, or maybe you don't have central air at all. This is a window air conditioner that does not hang from the window. It just vents out the window. It's back. We've sold, well, I don't know, over 1,800 last I looked. And we've got free shipping and handling, and it's a chance for you. Oh, now we're over 2,200 on the cool air. That will take the temperature down drastically, so you can be comfortable and sleep at night and be comfortable also all day long. All right, here is the Easy Riser. It is today's Top Value Extra. Laura Duffick is here. Hi, love. How are you? Love. I've always got more kisses for you.
Thank you.
Now, Laura's not waiting a second. She is already inflating this bed because it takes under 2 minutes for you to put up a bed and put up anybody in your home, in any room of your home that you like. All you need is an electrical outlet in 2 minutes.
That's it.
That's it.
And be able to push the button on the top of the remote.
I can do that.
You can do
and
that.
How about $20 on a value pay? $19.97, and it's coming to your home. You can also send this. I've had this. I slept on one of these for over a month. I put a feather bed on top. Loved it. Almost hated to get out of it. My dad bought one. He takes it when he goes camping. So many people own these because it's easy. Bed and 1, 2, 3.
Well, you know what's interesting is today, the calls that we got on this. Now, I'm going to ask you, if you own this and would love to give a testimonial, call in. Because the calls that we got today, people have bought 2 of these.
You bet.
They're on their 3rd purchase. 2 people called in today and said, I'm on my 3rd purchase. I had 3 of these.
Okay, fewer than 800 to go. Can I jump on this for the balance?
Go ahead.
All right. Let's see, how powerful is that motor?
There you go.
There you go.
Now, normally you wouldn't inflate this with somebody on it, but it shows how powerful the motor is. So this is really something that is different, everyone. This is considered a bed. It's not considered a mattress. That's because it's 25 inches off the ground. So you really have that height built in there.
Wow.
And there's a lot of other great features.
Support.
Doesn't it feel good?
Right there.
There we go.
We're good.
Under 2 minutes.
So you can let a little bit of air out. It's got a down key, or you can continue to add, but you don't have to worry about overinflating.
No, I could stand here and continue to hold this button. You're going to see me do it throughout the presentation. You cannot overinflate this.
So you can't overinflate it. The kids can't overinflate it. Wow.
Yeah, so we'll hold 650 pounds. And some of the reasons why this bed is so...
When you said that.
What?
You were pointing at me.
Not on our first date.
Do I look like all of 650 pounds?
No.
Okay. You're like, you
but
can
you know,
650 pounds as she flourishes over the
that. You're causing trouble
night.
on our first date.
On our first date.
And by the way, my question was a good one because one of our producers said, you shouldn't go to the movies, you shouldn't go to dinner, you should only go for drinks. Because if things don't work out, you're out of there.
Well, you know what?
So,
I say that's a cop-out because you're already anticipating the chances of a bad date.
Oh,
now,
look
what if he's a clown? What do you do if he turns Tom Hanks on you?
Yeah.
Well, you better have the Easy Riser because he's going to need a place to jump. Now, I'm jumping up and down now because this is a toy, and we don't want you jumping up and down, but I'm willing to do that here in our studio because I have confidence that I will take all 200-plus pounds, I think 210 now, and I can jump on this and not worry about the seams.
That's it. And you know what? That's the reason why this bed is the bed to have because you know what? There are a lot of beds out there.
You want one that's going to last.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want to put your dollars where you know they're going to go the farthest. The company behind this has been doing it for 25 years. The seams all the way around have been electronically welded, not glued, electronically welded. So you have the remote control. And by the way, take a look at this. It's one of my favorite features. It's actually tethered to the bed. It's attached, so you cannot lose it. So it won't get
lost like the keys.
No, because I would lose this. I mean, this has, I need GPS on the back because I would lose it in a heartbeat. It's now attached. You can't lose it. And by the way, there's a little pocket on the side here so that you can store the remote. So in the middle of the night, if you say, I would like to make it a little softer.
You can do it.
I would like to make it a little firmer. You can do that and then be able to slide it right in the pocket on the side. Now, here is the big deal, everyone. This is why this is the bed to have. It's that. It's the motor. The motor is built in. It's 120-volt UL listed.
It's recessed.
Yeah, it's built right into the side. You don't have to worry about attaching it or anything like that. And this is patented. So they liked it so much. They like the performance so much. They want to make sure no one else can have it. They patented this. So that's the reason why we can put people on this and continue to blow up the bed. Now, the other big thing, 25 inches off the ground.
Now,
so when you're sleeping, it's not like you got the draft and the dust bunnies. It's 25 inches off the ground, so you can easily get in and out of the bed, no problem.
Because mom and dads don't sleep on the floor. I mean, a camping mattress is no longer that camping mattress. This is your new camping mattress. So here's the thing. You can easily get in and out, as Laura said. You don't want to put your family up on the floor. And this is the cost of one night in a mediocre hotel.
Right.
Mediocre hotel. When I was driving from the Twin Cities back to St. Louis to visit my aunt, I stopped because I knew it was far too many hours to drive, so I pulled over. I spent over $120 to stay at a place that it was okay.
Decent?
Barely.
Okay.
Barely. I know the bed was not comfortable. So the thing is, it was clean, but that was it. So for the cost of one night in a mediocre hotel, you could pay for this and put up people all the time. And the beauty of this is full or queen, all at the same price. Today's top value extra pricing and under $20 to get it home.
Okay, now what we're going to do is we saw the remote, we saw the motor built in. You're going to stay right there.
All right.
Don't move, because the valve on the front is how we're going to let some air out and show you how you deflate this. This is very much like a gas cap, everyone. It is attached, and when you unscrew that cap...
Oh, there I go.
There's the air. Then you could just put that right back on, and you tighten it right there. You want to go a little? They're saying more. Okay, let's go a little more. Ready? Hang on.
Getting a little bit of excitement. Oh, I'm melting.
You're melting. Okay, let me do this. Put the cap back on, and I want to show you that you just hold down that inflate button. Hang on.
I'm melting.
Because once again, you can blow this right back up.
And I'll take the dog.
All on that remote control. And it lifts Brian right up. Even though he's on the bed, you normally wouldn't do this, but you can because of the strength and durability. Remember, you cannot overinflate it. Will hold 650 pounds, and the one that we use here in the studio is the queen. So if you say I'd like that one, it is the queen.
Yep.
Take
Sheets.
standard queen sheets.
Great.
If you order the full, it takes standard full sheets.
And speaking of sheets, the sheets stay on top because of the flocking.
Right. The flocking is one of the other added features. It adds for softness. You're not slipping and sliding.
Right.
And if you see the circles on the top, everyone, those are what they call the coils of the bed. It's not like a standard mattress coil.
Right.
But it does provide support. So all those circles that you see on the top are those coils. The other thing is the air chambers. This is not just a big bag of air. It's chambers
Notice
of
how she
air.
pointed at me.
I was too, yeah. Did you just notice that?
Gas bag of air. Thank you, Laura. This is a great second date.
This is only our first
Ladies
date.
and gentlemen, have you ever gone on 2 separate dates in one night? This is it for me.
This is what they call, what is it, speed dating?
Speed dating.
We're just tossing, Libby and I are just tossing you around back and forth.
Thank you.
Here it is, the air chambers, everyone. So it fills each and every one of those chambers. So there's the durability, there's the strength, there's the support underneath you, which makes the difference. Now, are you ready? This does come with a duffel bag, so you can store it and take it along with you.
Is it a duffel bag or a Duffic bag?
Oh, how about that? Listen to you.
Extra points for the date.
I know. That was pretty
date
good.
points.
Okay.
Redeemable?
Now, wait. What I want to do, hang on.
Nope.
Let's show everyone how you can actually lift this up.
Okay.
Because it is lightweight, everybody. And so if you need to move it from room to room, you certainly can. 2 people easily can fit on this.
Yep. You know what I like about this is you can leave the sheets on, because I've done this before. I put this up in the living room. Sheets, fully dressed. It will show you how nice it looks when you put your sheets, your Shop NBC sheets, of course, and your pillows. But what I've done is I've left everything on the bed, deflated the bed, folded over like a taco, put it behind the couch, and that way you have the living room to use for that day.
Right.
You're not losing a whole room just for your guests.
Exactly. Now, here's the bed. I want you to come over on this side with me, will you? Will you please?
I'm not doing much right tonight.
No, I didn't say it was wrong. I just want you to be
But I remember the
near
Duffic
me.
bag. Yeah. Okay.
So now take a look at this.
Well, you turn that around.
I know.
You turn that around.
I don't know how much more I can do of this. I really don't know. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I've talked about this bed 1,000 times. Here it is,
marathon
everyone.
dating.
It is.
It's a marathon
Here's
for
the
her.
bed all dressed up. It's all set and ready. And you know what? Isn't it great to have somebody say, you know, you want to stay over rather than drive.
Yep.
And you walk in and you go, here's where you can sleep. Well, that looks awfully inviting.
Yeah. Friends don't put friends on the floor.
Right.
They put them in an easy riser.
Call, testimonials.
Yeah, oh, please, if you have one of these, I mean, I don't know how many we've sold over the history of Easy Riser here at Shop NBC, far too many to count. Over 18,000, actually. But here's the thing, that pull-out couch, you feel it right here in the sternum if you're laying on it all night. Nobody wants to sleep on the pull-out couch.
No,
that is
they
definitely
don't.
grabbing the short straw. This is truly putting up somebody and letting them know that you care. You're not going to put mom and dad, you're not going to put the grandparents, you don't even put your nieces and nephews down on the floor. Because the standard air mattress, they're about 6 inches away from the carpet, the dust, whatever.
Yeah, and you know what? The thing is, you use this quite often. You are not alone when you said, I almost didn't want to go back to my regular bed.
I slept on it for a month.
And you know what? We had people call in today that said, boy, I had a hard time going back to my regular mattress because this was so comfortable.
Yeah.
That's
you know,
the whole point.
You could add the Rejuvenator.
We've done it all day.
On top of this.
We put the Rejuvenator right on top.
That's what I did, and I slept on this for a month in between when I was renting and when I was owning a home. And I will say, I was shocked at how much I craved this bed on a daily basis.
Gals, you want to jump on? Leah?
Take
Mallory?
a ride? All right.
Come on. Here's our crew members, of which the show would not be able to exist if we didn't have these gals. They're the magic behind the scenes. Ready, gals? Okay, hang on.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Ready for blast off.
All right, we're going to, do you want to do a clock? Are we going to do a clock? Okay, ready. 1, 2,
Hit
3,
the button.
go.
All right.
So now, with 2 people on it, why we do this is to show you the durability behind this, to show you the strength, to show you the quality that's there. So you know you're buying a reputable product, and that's why I think there's like 45 pages of reviews online. So if you wanted to look at some of the reviews, they're remarkable reviews, everyone. People rave about this product.
And 2 people can do this. You can do this on a date. You could say, let's ride the bed. Let's take it from flat and deflated
I don't recommend that.
to
That's him.
up
I don't recommend
to the penthouse level. No? Is that not for the first date? Okay.
How you doing,
right.
gals? You okay? Okay,
Look at
by
her,
the
they're
way,
like-
Mallory is new with us, so we're breaking her in
brand new.
tonight.
Yeah, Mallory, welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I told her, I said,
She's
you know
like,
what?
I'm out of here. I don't know that I can do this. They didn't tell me about this when I applied.
I said, this is kind of like a
You didn't tell her
sorority
about this, Leah, did you?
where we've
No.
got to kind of put you through the paces. There'll be a test at the end with questions.
Okay.
By
Please
the
go
way,
online. Please go online. You can order the full or the queen. They're the same price, and we've held the
giggling.
price of $119.83.
Look at your cute little feet in the air.
$19.97. Now, here's another thing, too. People who say, I'm not going to go with the family to the cabin because the beds aren't comfortable, or I'm not going to go camping with you because I don't want to sleep on the ground. I have brought this camping before. In fact, I got a larger tent to accommodate it. My dad goes camping with this. You can put guests up with this. I've even shipped mine to New York. My friend Taylor, in her apartment while she was waiting for her mattress, she slept on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been everywhere.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it here. It's at what, 1:45? 1:46.
2 people.
Less than 2 minutes with 2 people on it. So you guys did great. How about that? So now
Good
you
job.
know.
You did it right. Perfect.
Now remember, there'll be a test later. We'll see how you do on that. So
There'll
there
be
you
date
go.
night questions
Good
for
job,
everybody.
Mallory. No one told you we're going to have to do this as part of the job, did they? Well, you should see when I went into her and I said, Mallory, you got to ride the bed tonight. She went, what?
She's like, do we get to jump next?
How about that?
Now, this is not a toy. This is not a trampoline. I'm just doing this to demonstrate the confidence I have in the quality of the seams. Because if this did not have those electronically welded seams, I could be going right through this thing, or the sides could be going out, and then I would be on the floor and feeling very embarrassed.
Let's go through some of the features again
Laura
real
would be
quick for
laughing.
everybody. I wouldn't laugh.
Just a little? Okay, just a little bit. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Should we take it down?
All right. We have the remote control, everyone. With the remote control, you actually have an inflate and deflate. It's attached to the bed. You have the holder on the side there. You've got the motor. That is a patented motor. It's a 120-volt UL listed motor. It is built into the bed so you cannot lose it. You then have the valve on the front that Brian just loosened up so it can take all the air out. It's got the flocked velour top so it feels soft and the sheets are not moving.
Actually, this is fun, Laura.
You look like a little taco.
This. You want to try this?
And then you do have the coils. You have the inner chambers. And let's show everyone the inner chambers on the bed. Because this is about providing that comfort. And that's why so many of you will say, I almost like this better than my mattress. And it's hard to be able, after sleeping on this for a while, it's hard to be able to go back to my other mattress. So here's the thing, everybody. When you see this and you put that cap back on, this is the way to be able to inflate it. So now you see all the features. By the way, electronically welded, cannot overinflate, can take up to 650 pounds. And here we go. Are you ready?
Tell me I don't have holes in my socks.
You don't have holes in your socks. You're good. You are good.
All right. That's all I needed to know.
Yeah. So now, being able to inflate this so when you have people coming over.
This feels so good. It's like a massage, actually.
Does this? Is that what it feels like?
Yeah, it feels like people are grabbing you and lifting you. With their hands.
They're grabbing him and lifting him. Okay, you want me to hold my hand steady?
Laura,
you're saying hold your hand steady. So now you can see that remote control attached. Always have it available. Always have room for company. We had a very dear customer this morning call in and say, I have 9 grandchildren. Somebody is always sleeping over. So now you have the chance to be able to inflate that bed, have room. And by the way, you were talking about camping. Connie Kunkel. This weekend, she was invited up to a lake house, and they had bunk beds. And she said, you know what, I'm going to bring my own bed. She brought her own bed.
Connie saying that.
Yeah.
Not to worry, I have my own bed.
Yeah.
I could totally see Connie.
I know.
Connie Kunkel in the inflatable bed and the coconut cake.
Yeah.
I could totally, it's like a children's book. Yeah. Now, we have a little bit of a quantity update. You see how many, over 18,000 Shop NBC customers over this one item. Now, here's the thing. In the full size, fewer than 200 remaining.
That's it.
And over 400 remaining in the queen size. So order according to what sheets you already have, and then you're good to go. Standard sheets are going to fit on this.
Right.
All you need is an electrical outlet. And yes, if you go camping, in a tent, in an RV, you're sleeping out on somebody's screen porch, my goodness, they're going to have electricity close enough.
Right, right. And you know what? Even if you want to put this outside, even if you want to be able to take this, remember to put something underneath because you don't want to, to be able to set it right on the ground or anything like that. But I actually have put mine on my screen porch.
Oh, how relaxing. All that fresh air.
Oh, the fresh air, the fireworks. Laying on it in your jammies, watching the fireworks. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. And it's always available to you when you want to put it away.
Pizza.
Why does it always go back to food?
And some cupcakes and a glass of warm milk, some chocolate chip cookies to wash it all down.
No, we were having adult beverages.
Oh, okay. Now, it all goes in the bag. The bag goes in the trunk. The bag goes in the closet. The bag goes in a very small space. My goodness, you could even put this in the overhead compartment if you needed to take it with you on the plane. I don't think there would be any problems. So thank you for your phone calls. Hang in there. It's better that you're watching and ordering right now than watching and waiting for a future show, because that future show might be weeks, if not months away before we're able to get more of these back in. Now, we have got all kinds of goodies coming up, and we're about 10 minutes away from today's top value. This is a must if you're just sleeping on what they call a tight top mattress. That means there is no pillow top, there's no Euro top. Then especially you have to pick this up. Look at all the star reviews. This is why we brought it back, and we've held our price. However,